Hello and welcome to this Warcraft replay. This is going to be a best of 3 here from the Faith Cup. This is going to be another Night Elf mirror once again. This will be between EleGaNt and Foggy. So yeah, I might have made a slight error in the ordering of these videos. I casted something that was a little ahead of this one, which was the losers round for Group A. So what can you do? The ordering of replays were a little weird, so I had to look at the brackets to double check, and hopefully from now on the ordering will be proper. This is going to be the very first round of Group A. This does mean I already casted the losers round 1, so yeah, if you've watched that, then just consider this just a normal best of 3. Anyway, we're gonna have EleGaNt winning in as the red Night Elf player in the top left. It does seem like he is going for a pretty standard start here. Ancient RO4 creeping at the mercenary camp, and it seems like his opponent Foggy will be doing the same. So it's gonna be red versus blue here on the map Echo Isles. We should be seeing the Demon Hunter for both sides, as he is a very solid first hero pick for pretty much any matchup, honestly. Yeah, that's all I could really think of. There's not much to talk about. Honestly, there's been such a... Where was I going to go for? These first couple of minutes are always the worst for me, I think, because there's just nothing to talk about. I could probably go for prediction, but it's probably just going to be the standard stuff once again. Double Ancient of Loss both sides, and yeah, basically whoever gets the best opportunity and plays well. There are a couple of exceptions, however. I believe some players do in fact go Druids of Talons, so we'll see if Foggy goes for that or not. I believe he went pretty standard in one of the games of his previous series. Of course, I actually can't remember if he was the one that did the Mountain Giants or not. That might have been EleGaNt. That's probably EleGaNt, actually. Foggy actually went Druid of Talons, so we'll see if either players go for something a little out of the ordinary, but I won't hold my breath for that. Alright, so it is going to be EleGaNt going over to his opponent's half. Foggy is clearing out the gold mine. Might be looking for an expansion attempt. We will have to see. It doesn't seem like it's going to be an early one, as he is already hopping his way over to tier 2, as is EleGaNt. So yeah, if EleGaNt doesn't get much from this harassment, then you could say Foggy is in the slight lead, since he already cleared out his gold mine. He could go for an expansion very soon. The Demon Hunter seems like he's gonna be forced to TP scroll, however, as the Archer did get ahead of him slightly, and yeah, did not take the risk of
forces are under attack.
pretty much getting killed off early on. Even though he is level 2, it's not too massive of a loss, but in terms of just control of the map, losing a hero this early might just concede so much that yeah, it is worth just burning TP scroll for. Moonwell does get cancelled there thanks to just the added harassment from EleGaNt. This is working very well for him, since his own base is not going to get harassed, so yeah, it's looking pretty good for EleGaNt so far. Foggy, once again, tries to be careful not to get caught out. We did get a couple of misprocs there thanks to the evasion, so yeah, lucky he did miss a couple of those hits, because, well, things aren't looking good for Foggy still. It doesn't seem like he can actually answer this. Troll Berserker is out for both sides. EleGaNt, however, has got a pretty good footing in this situation right now. Foggy's gonna go for an Ancient of Wonders. That is Foggy's. EleGaNt's Shadow Priest is somehow not with the team. Well, that is the second Shadow Priest actually, so it might have been stolen from this camp, since we do have a Wisp over here. And EleGaNt should be getting his second Shadow Priest somewhere. I don't know where. But things are not looking good for Foggy. He already lost himself 2 Moonwalls, could potentially lose himself a 3rd. So he is going to start trying to defend as best as possible. Shadow Priest is obviously the target of choice here for Foggy. Not going to go for a mana burn to finish off the job. He is probably just going to save that for some other threat. He is taking a lot of damage, however, and there's only 1 Moonwall left, which is currently just out of mana. Nothing he can do there. Foggy losing himself his own Shadow Priest. Troll Berserker is being focused down, however, by the archers and Troll Berserker. So Foggy will get level 3 really early on compared to his opponent. And it seems like Foggy has actually managed to defend this pretty well. He does have a spare Moonwell available. Is going to use all the Moon Juice before retreating back to the Ancient of Wonders. It is tier 2, so he can purchase health pots as he did right there. And EleGaNt might have actually conceded quite a lot for staying too long. He's going to go right after the Naga Sea Witch of Foggy. Will be transferred a health pot just in case for both sides. But yeah, still, these Naga Sea Witches are not running away. It seems like it's going to be a trade. Oh wow, Staff Preservation actually gets picked up, but the Naga Sea Witch still dies regardless. I believe she did get mana burned just as the Preservation Staff was being used, so yeah, she gets killed actually, despite being preserved back home. The timing was really close for Foggy, so thankfully it wasn't an entire disaster for both sides. They do trade. I did not see who got killed first. I believe it was EleGaNt's one that got killed first. So the experience did go over to the Naga Sea Witch of Foggy. We shall see and confirm. Yep, we do have a bit of experience over to the Naga Sea Witch, so yep. Slight advantage for Foggy, despite losing a couple of Moonwalls. Or at least slight advantage in terms of that kind of trade. I don't know how well Foggy is compared to EleGaNt right now, as EleGaNt is going to tier 3. He's almost done as well. No Ancient of Laws, however. His Hunter Soul is slightly delayed as well, so there was a couple of sacrifices to be made to continue this pressure. EleGaNt seems like he wants to continue this aggression, as he is just farming out at his opponent's Ogre Warrior camp there, picking up the +6 Call of Attack. Pretty nice item to get from your opponent's side, and we will see an exchange of mana burns there. Both level 2 mana burns will pretty much just spend or deplete each other's. As EleGaNt gets his one out first, and Foggy will not be able to answer back as he is now out of mana. The Naga Sea Witch should be the next mana burn target here, or might just outright kill her, maybe, it just doesn't know. TP Scroll is available for EleGaNt's Demon Hunter, but he is going to get preserved back home instead, or rather use the Preservation Staff rather than the TP Scroll first. And archers are being chased down by Foggy's Demon Hunter. That will be one, possibly the only one to be killed there. Oh, looks like we're gonna have an attempt at the Naga Sea Witch's life, but yeah, too many archers, too many trolls. Oh, we still have a Shadow Priest as well. Mud Golem even gets hired up to add the slow effect onto the Demon Hunter there. And he might actually be forced to use the TP Scroll. He has plenty of mana to be burnt, but no, that is going to be the Demon getting killed off at level 3. Kind of surprising actually. He lived with a sliver of health. He could totally have TP back home, but yeah, in fact no Moonwells were available for the mana, so even if he did TP back home, he had no way of actually surviving this continuous assault. And Foggy, surprisingly enough, actually turns this around after being oppressed for so long. This is pretty much working out well for him. Just archers and mercenaries to deal with this threat. EleGaNt, yeah, he got tier 3. He has one Ancient of Law available, or actually 2, but one is being used right now. And it's just Masters training. There's no units, no Dryads, no Bears. So what can EleGaNt do? He is going to hire up an Ogre Mola and a Troll Berserker, but is that going to be enough? He's going to lose so much despite being able to fend this off. We shall see, but yeah, the Naga Sea Witch is being chased down. Demon Hunter gets hired back up from the tavern, but with half health and no mana, it's kind of hard to actually deal with this threat. I mean, even the Naga Sea Witch could be afforded to be lost there, but honestly, who's going to deal with Foggy's Demon Hunter? And that is going to be a rather quick game from both sides there. So, that was kind of weird. I think EleGaNt's mistake was actually going tier 3 instead of just getting a solid army down with the Double Ancient of Laws. He kind of shot himself in the foot there, so yeah. Hopefully guys you enjoyed this. I'll see you guys again in game 2.